You know what? Telling me I need to call some guy and tell him I'm coming to town? I'm not in town for business. Oh.
Look at this here. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sami Sampi and today we're going to talk about the latest episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's get right into it. So we're back in Miami. Miss Maya called Mr. Peter Thomas because of course her plan is to go visit Bar 1. Peter is telling her, as you know, that he's having a beef with Wendy because of some business that they have together. Peter is not giving her the detail of what's going on, but Maya is determined to find out what happened. And Maya is planning on basically using the fact that Peter is not happy with Wendy to create havoc with Wendy. It's obvious that's what she's trying to do. Candiace is still not there. She's recording and a part of me is like, girl, you ain't missing none. She knows she ain't missing none. So it's cool. But I think that by now they figured out that they're probably going to sleep together in the same bed because we see her FaceTiming Wendy and Wendy is showing her the little small bed that Mia has for them to sleep in. We see Wendy, she has a scene with Karen, and in there Karen explained to Mia what really is a problem with Charisse. I'm not sure if Karen explained to her what her problem is with Charisse in detail, but the Potomac producer, as shady as they are, they showed us a clip, one of their first reunions.
5 years ago, Charisse had some questionable behavior. People say you have a boyfriend. Do I talk about that? Blue Eyes or whatever his name is? I have been friends with her in 5 years.
We're not sure if she's saying it to Mia, but in other words, she's saying that, hey, we're not friends like that anymore. It's not that big of a deal. It is a big deal, but you just don't want to be around Charisse. You know how like Random is. She's sneaky like that. She's not going to go straight to the point. She has a way of speaking. She has a way of doing, but she is making it very clear that she's not effing with Charisse. Charisse doesn't have her own bathroom and it is a problem. She does not want to share a bathroom with the other ladies, so she's still over there looking for an hotel to go to. Mia with her friend Jacqueline, they're going back and forth, and I'm like, why are they filming all of this? I guess it's because we know that there's going to be some fallout between Mia and Jacqueline, but they really, to me, have like a sisterly relationship where they kind of like bicker a little bit. Do we have to see that? Not necessarily, but because we know that it's going to play a big game on what is going to happen later down the line, why not? So the ladies are getting ready. Everybody's looking good. They're in the car. We notice that Wendy is being super calm. She is in the same car with Karen, Mia, and her friend, I think is Jacqueline. They get to Bar 1 and she's surprised that they're there. And then we see her in the confessional saying that she is not there to talk about business. That's the vacation and the whole situation with Peter is business and she's not ready for that. They're in the restaurant, they make their order, and we see that Mia, she's trying to bring up some drama, and Wendy is going to be the one that's going to have to deal with that. Point, we see Peter, he comes and say hi to the ladies. He says hi to Wendy, he's being nice. He did not say that he has called her, but yeah, she hasn't responded. She said she told him to check his text message. So Mia is not happy with that because she has already been telling the other ladies that Peter told her that he is beefing with Wendy. So now she wants to put that to bed. She wants to be able to have the big drama coming out of that. So she's looking for, wait, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And Miss Red decided to go and talk to Peter. Before Peter came, Giselle, being the messy person that she is trying to bring back the situation between Karen and Charisse. And Karen, being like random that she is not trying to talk about it. Karen is making it look like she's open to have a relationship with Charisse when she knows that she doesn't. The thing with the grandam is that you know she's pissed at you, but she is so sneaky and she's such in a way, she don't want to be straightforward and tell you I don't F with you, but it's great for the show. You know what I mean? Like the way she's doing a little thing and she's cutting the discussion, talking about it's my birthday today, happy birthday. She's not trying to talk about it and they know it and they're trying to push it, but Karen, As she said, she won yesterday. She has a lot of experience and she is playing the game well and winning at it, must I say. I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit disappointed in Wendy because apparently Wendy, while talking to Charisse, she said something about Karen, thought something bad of Charisse, and a part of me felt like, Wendy, I wish you didn't come in the middle of that. But I'm going to be nice with Wendy because I think that Wendy was trying to... I don't really know what Wendy was trying to do, but I just feel that she overspoke. She's like disappointed that that came into Wendy, but Wendy was like quick to tell them, yeah, let's go back into the situation between Karen and Charisse. And a part of me was like, yeah, at the end of the day, this is between Karen and Charisse, and Karen don't F with Charisse, and it is what it is. Charisse is trying to have a storyline, and she needs Karen for that. They're trying to push Karen to talk to Charisse, but Karen is not trying to give her more camera time than needed. And Charisse is talking about, what is your problem with me, Karen? You know what the problem is. You know what you said, and from that time on, you know that Karen decided to not talk to her. And she even said in her confessional, I have a lot of Karens, I know a lot of Karens secretly, that's why she don't like me. So, if you know what it is, what are you trying to do? I feel like Charisse is not playing her card right. I think she needs to find herself another storyline because Karen is not going to help her. Also very tired of Giselle always trying to push a narrative on them, always trying to push a problem on them. I don't like that. It's annoying. Giselle, find yourself your own storyline. And then Wendy at some point was talking about, well, Mia, you were just saying that Charisse was doing too much and everything, and I'm like, yeah, that's when Mia got mad, because now Wendy is not playing with Mia. Wendy is being real, and it's true, because when they were in the car, when Mia was basically saying that she understands where Karen is coming from when it comes to Charisse, because Charisse is doing the most, talking about she's going to go get a hotel and everything. So now Wendy threw Mia under the bus in front of Charisse, and Mia didn't like it. But, you know, she was doing a little theatrical, and I think that Charisse didn't take it bad. But a part of me feels like Charisse don't want to be beefing with Mia. She doesn't. She doesn't want that energy. So when Mia went and talked to Peter Thomas, Charisse went with her. So they're talking, and Peter is explaining what is his problem. He felt that he has a business with Wendy, and that he doesn't like the fact that Wendy came to Miami and didn't reach out to him. Part of me is like, is Miami your city? What does Wendy have to reach out to you? And Wendy didn't even know she was coming to Bar 1. Yeah, I'm glad that Peter did not actually say that to Wendy, because that looked kind of weird. Wendy didn't know she was going to Bar 1. She even mentioned it whenever they got to the restaurant. I don't even know why you're mad, but I understand that he is not aware of that. But even if that's the case, then what? She's coming to eat at your restaurant. She's gonna spend in your restaurant. Just be grateful. Like, what? Like, she gotta let you know. I mean, I understand. No, I don't understand. Because I know the whole story, and I know that Wendy was not necessarily aware that they were going to go to Bar 1. Wendy doesn't have to tell him that she was in Miami. I don't think that's something that she needed to do, but I think that Peter's problem is that Wendy has not reached out to him in a while. Charisse come and talk about, you know, I also want to work in the bar and everything. And I'm like, girl, that was like the wrong moment. You see them being in the middle of something, a problem with your colleague, and you trying to like have your own business opportunity, Charisse. Like, girl, what a lack of tact. I expected more from you. Talking about, oh, she's not Wendy, she's different, she doesn't do stuff. And I was like, yeah, okay, Charisse. Then during that time, some very interesting things are happening at the table, because Mia's best friend Jacqueline is talking about, it's not easy to be friends with Mia. You know, she's a lot to deal with, she knows it. And even her childhood friend, I don't think that I would have been friends with her if I've met her as an adult. I thought that was a pretty fair thing to say, but not to that crowd and not on TV. What do you think it's going to do for your friendship, Jacqueline? Like, what? Like, I understand that Mia might be a lot, but your relationship, y'all are almost like sister, and you go on TV talking to a colleague on how she's a lot. No, No, girl, you tell her how she's a lot when it's just the two of you. You tell her husband how she's a lot when there's no camera there. You don't do that in front of the camera when she's away trying to bring up some drama with Peter and Wendy and talking about she's messy. Nah, that wasn't a good look. I'm not gonna lie. And you might be correct, Jacqueline, but if she's really your friend, you don't do that. What do y'all think? Mia come back. She knows what the story is, but I think that what she really wanted was for Peter to come back with her and confront Wendy. But he didn't do that. He's smart enough to not try to bring up some drama in his own establishment.
I don't. If that's my family, don't start it. What are you trying to do right now? No. You're doing too much. If he has beef, then he can call my husband.
And Mia, why? Like, I mean, we know why. Mia wanted some drama. And she doesn't like Wendy, so she felt like that was the right thing to do. And Wendy told her, well, I do not owe any explanation to Mr. Peter Thomas. I came here on vacation. My stuff with Peter is business, and I have no reason to call him. That is not how I operate. The only man that I need to call is my husband. If you and your husband operate differently, that's on you. I'm not going to lie. When Wendy said that, a part of me felt like stood Wendy, but I also understand that it could have had a double meaning, because we know that Mia talked about threesome, talked about doing this type of thing, but I'm not going to lie, when that first came out, I took it for what it was, which was, you brought up the fact that Peter wanted her to call him, and Wendy doesn't see why she has to call him, because she is a married woman and the only man she needs to talk to is her husband. And that's when the famous water came out. I was shocked. I was really shocked. I didn't think that they were fighting to the point that water needed to be thrown at somebody's face. I don't think that water should be thrown at somebody's face at any point. I'm against the violence. I'm not going to lie, especially whenever women get to a certain age. It's like, why? Why are you doing this? Why was Mia's response to throw the water on Wendy? I don't know. Mia, you wanted the trouble. The beef wasn't that deep that Mia needed to do that. But Mia did that because she wanted to be able to close Wendy's mouth. But Wendy, she's something different. Miss Wendy is something different. You throwing that water at Wendy's face activated her mouth. It activated a very little and smart mouth. And she's a smart person. She bounced back quick and she got you. She really got you. And let me all tell you why I think that Wendy got Mia on that. Once Mia did what she did, Wendy was thinking very quick on her feet. And she was like, what is the best way for me to make this girl look bad? And the best way for me to make her look bad is to attack her business, is to attack who she is, the way she presents herself. Oh, so you're talking about your businesswoman, but this is how you do to me? No, that's not normal. Yeah, I agree. It's sad to see Giselle and Robyn. Very happy to see in that situation. Robyn kept on talking about you really antagonistic. You're trying to antagonize her. Robyn was basically talking like Wendy deserved that. And I was angry because it shows you how mean Robyn and Giselle are. Those ladies are just extremely mean. They do not play fair with anybody. They have been waiting for that. They're rejoicing in that. And they just want to bring more drama as long as they're not involved. Both ladies are upset. Wendy really upset. But, you know, she was able to defend herself. Mia realizing that she's making a fool out of herself, especially whenever she was fighting with the bodyguard and broke her nail. I mean, it was just a hot mess. Wendy almost got there. Wendy was almost ready to throw in, but you know, the best arms that she had, which was her mouth, like her words. And yeah, words hurt. They hurt really bad. And Wendy was just going like back to back. Wendy was not playing. Robyn was having such a good time that she decided to record Wendy.
So husband can go other women and men. You and your husband can go other women and men.
Wendy basically going on Mia. And talking about, oh, why are you doing that? You probably been sleeping with Peter. That's the reason why you did XYZ to me. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Do I believe what Wendy said? I think that Wendy was activated. I think that Wendy was angry. Wendy did what she could do at that moment. Personally, I think I would have thrown her in because you know this is gonna come on TV. This is public humiliation. That girl threw water right into her face. And it's hurtful. You know, it's hurtful. Am I saying that I'm on this place? Yeah, I am. Because at the end of the day, the best thing to do would have been to leave. But she didn't want to leave. She was like, you wanted a fight, I'm going to give you a fight. And I'm going to fight the best way that I can, which is with my words. At some point, the ladies are joking, talking about how Karen was the Matrix. And this is how Karen was. Karen was like... Karen is definitely loved by God because, wow, she was in the middle of all these ruckus and she was left untouched, okay? And I love the fact that both Karen and Ashley said that they do not agree with what Maya did. That was not necessary. And Giselle and Robyn, they continued on the diet trip. At some point, Giselle was trying to actually make Karen look back.
You're humping. Two wrongs don't make a and I will hump the out of the fence. Why? Be a friend to somebody. I am a friend to everybody, including your raggedy ass. Hold your ass accountable.
Karen is on the side of the reason. Karen is a child of God trying to be as fair as she can when you and Robyn just want people to be in disarray. And this is just very, very difficult to see. Do I think that Giselle and Robyn are doing this because of colorism? No. But do I think that they're mean? Yes, I think that they're extremely mean. I've seen a lot of the comments that some of you, my subscribers, have been posting. Thank you all so much for leaving me comment, by the way. And I do think that there may be some colorism, but I don't know if the colorism comes from Giselle and Robyn. I think that the colorism might be coming from production. I'm not 100%. I don't think Robyn and Giselle are colorist. I'm going to be honest. I think they're just mean. And I think there is a difference. But if there is some type of colorism, it might be coming out from outside. Well, let me all know what you think. Because I have difficulties with that topic. History of colorism is very difficult. It's not an easy thing to put an end on. I'm not going to know easily if someone is colorist unless they're saying it. I don't ever remember Robyn or Giselle talking about the color of the skin of none of those ladies. I just think that they're playing mean, y'all. And then Maya finally came back to her senses because when somebody keep on telling you, oh, look at you, Mrs. CEO. And I mean, yeah, you gonna realize that you made a fool of yourself on TV. And I think that this is what Maya realized, and then she was trying to have a little Karen steer.
Let anybody talk about my family. Like, I just don't. I can't do it.
What did everybody else say?
Talking about, she was talking about my husband. She was talking about my husband, girl. No, you wanted some drama. You didn't know what was coming, and you were not able to deal with the hits that came your way, Miss Maya.
You wanted smoke. So
Maya calling your husband, talking about, I want to leave, just get me a flight, I'm done, I quit, boo, 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 boo. I have zero pity for you, Mia. Yeah, at the same time, we see Wendy. Wendy is distraught. She looked like she wanted to cry, man. And I feel her. I feel you, Wendy. And I mean, Mia actually at some point, whenever they were fighting, threw another thing at her. And it's like just a hot mess. Mia is showing her husband how one of her nails broke and everything. And I'm like, girl, bye. At some point, Robyn came and tried to talk to her and everything. And I'm like, Robyn, girl, your own is coming. We'll see at the reunion. Wendy left them with the best thing when she left. I love the fact that it was on camera.
Yeah, doing. And she's not doing well at all, rightly so. And she's going to figure out her next couple of days.
Where are you going?
I can leave because I'm not gonna hear Mia empathizers or somebody who is okay with violence now. But when Monique did it to Candiace, she was against violence. Best
things that Wendy said, because we know this is going to be on the reunion. And now, Giselle, you tried to like bring drama to other people. You were happy and delighting, and now you're gonna have to answer to that. Take that, Giselle. take that, Robyn, because I know this reunion is going to be lit. Wendy, girl, all I can say to you is, that's all I can say. You did the best that you can do, but my advice to you is just try to stay outside of drama, you know, because sometimes Wendy give me the vibe of I'm trying to get in the middle of what's going on. I felt like you had no business getting in what Karen and Charisse had going on. You know you don't F with Charisse like that. You know you like Karen. Why do you try to talk? Like, I just felt like you should not have to do all that. Yeah, I think that you got exactly what you deserve. Actually, that was nothing. Okay, I think that you realizing that you're gonna look dumb as hell on TV was great. What did y'all think of this episode? I also wanted to mention that at the end, Bravo Production, being the shady people that they are, they put a sentence talking about John Hopkins said that they have no involvement with the Real Housewives of Potomac, and that was in a reference to...
I'm the only black female that is a professor at Johns Hopkins, and I'm the youngest professor at Johns Hopkins, so don't tell me how...
You're shady as hell. But that's it, y'all. That was my review of the Real Housewives of Potomac. What did y'all think? Which team are you on? Let me all know in the comments. For those of you that are new, welcome. And I invite you to, you know. And for those of you that have been here with me, supporting me, thank you all so much. And I will see you all next week. Bye.